Guys, welcome back to Astrological Overview. So we have a lot of interesting things going on. The 28th of September brings a definite mood of fall. So this is a certain time of letting go. And you can see that in the changing of the leaves as well as the changing of the political weather. And it's interesting to note that I found out that our founding fathers decided to make Election Day at this time of the year, because Scorpio represents the time of year when we're receptive to allow for new changes to occur. And this relates to rebirth and death and rebirth and the whole process of starting anew. That's inherent in deciding where we want to go with our country. So Scorpio time is a time of this activity, so it is usually done at the beginning of November. Now, it is interesting to note what's happening astrologically, which is that Saturn is opposing Uranus for the next couple of years, and it will be an exact opposition on Election Day. And Saturn represents the forces of stability, of the old structure, you could say represented by John McCain as he's a older man, and Barack Obama representing the sign of Uranus, which is a sign of change, of electric upheaval, of starting something afresh. So that actual opposition is happening, Saturn opposing Uranus, astrologically in the sky is at the exact degree on Election Day, on November 4th. So as we're in a 1 year, and this is a year that seems to solidify changes, it seems to favor Barack Obama in this area of change. But yet, it could note that we could be expecting something to go one way, Saturn, and then suddenly be opposed by it, suddenly, by surprise, Uranus, and find somebody else wins the election. Assuming that's a possible thing too, hopefully not. But it does seem to favor a time of change. And it's interesting to see, as I was taking notes on, that the vice president is a way that both candidates have balanced each other out, because what's been going on is that Barack Obama decided to take Joe Biden, who is an older man representing the structure and solidity of being in the Senate for a long time, Saturn, and John McCain, the Saturnian figure, took a relative unknown person to electrify her base and seems to add this Uranian, the surprise quality to the candidacy. And it's interesting that she is an Aquarius, and Aquarian energy is going to be big in the next coming cycle, as a few planets, Jupiter, Neptune, and Chiron, will be playing out forces strongly in 2009. So it shows that whether she will get to the White House or not, there still is a sign that she will be in the public arena still for years to come, as it seems like the news has illustrated lately. It's also the time when Sun's conjuncting her Neptune, so all the things that are not true about her, all these illusions, are coming out in the open, and we're getting to see the reality behind the twink, behind the wink, as per se. But also, Barack Obama has Aquarius rising, so his Aquarian energy is very strong, and we'll see how it gets played out over the next couple of days. And so what we have to see for this in our private life is how we can work through our oppositions. I just wrote something a little here, and it says, how can we responsibly manage to break through new ground and let go of fear of change? Because we're having the force of convention make a opposition with the force of change, and that has not been in play astrologically since the 1960s. So we're summoned publicly and privately to see what fear keeps us from our goals, and how could we break new ground and let go of the fear of change? Can we trust that what has been really working for us will continue to support us if it's truly real, and yet at the same time, can we have the courage to let go of what is useless and not truly needed. So it's like a movement into the unseen, taking the fool's journey into the next step, which might not be solid ground, but we have to just trust. And go past our own structure, our fear, Saturn, to go into something new. And I'm going to read a quote from Helen Keller I think was great. She says, "And when one door of happiness closes, another opens, but often we look so much at the closed door that we do not see the one that is open for us." So let's not stay lingered looking at a closed door, ignoring the fresh breeze that is igniting our true passions in the future. Okay, take care and have a great election and go vote. Bye.